can see in the dark. We're running around here today. Hendry County Motorsports Park. Over $100,000 on the line this weekend. If you're worried about the broadcasting on where this is going to be, for those who are just watching this video after the live, hold on. There we go. Do we go front or back with this hat? I like back. I kind of like back. Like that. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Like a nerdy fat guy with a mullet. But anyways, $22,000 to win this weekend in factory stocks, which the factory stocks here are very interesting. They just qualified the street stocks, so a little bit of a difference. And the street stocks are racing for $10,000 this weekend. Late models that are about to go out for qualifying, it's $15,000. And then the cop stocks, the 4.6 is $5,000 to win. We are here today in Hendry. We're trying to escape the cold. Now, I will say it is still somewhat cold with the wind chill. It's around the 63, 62 degree area here down here at Hendry, which is this is the southernmost racetrack in the United States here at Hendry County Motorsports Park. Hendry, that is Hendry County Motorsports Park. HendryRacing.com for more information. Hey, the gay hate field. I don't know what that means. But regardless, we are here for some racing this weekend. It's one of the only races going on this weekend, especially with over $100,000 on the purse on the line. And I think right at $50,000 of that going to be going to the winners. Let's show you some of the differences here that we got. This is what you call a factory stock. Now, some people would call this an IMCA stock car or something along those lines. But this is what they're calling factory stocks down here in Florida. I know. It doesn't look too much factory stock, does it? But that's what they're calling it. So we're going to identify as they want to be called. This is not a transgender issue, but that is their identity. That's their pronoun. The pronoun here in Florida for this vehicle is a factory stock. That's the pronoun. Now over here off to the left, this is what they're calling a street stock in Florida. And apparently this is what street stocks look like in 2025. With the spoiler on the back, the chassis, the body, the nose. This is what they are calling a street stock. So factory stocks, $22,000 to win. These street stocks, $10,000 to win. And the late models, you see Jason Garber going out, who just went quick time, I do believe, in the street stock division. Late models are $15,000 to win. Let's go up here and maybe we can actually get up on the front lines of this situation down here at Hendry. Like I said, $100,000 purse on the line over the weekend. If you're worried about where to watch it, I got distracted. It is Done Right TV that is actually broadcasting this event. So once again, this is a factory stock. Somehow this is a factory stock. I know, I'm confused. But their pronouns for an IMCA stock car in Florida is a factory stock. That's the pronoun. And these are late models. I know most of y'all have seen these before. $15,000 to win. It is crate, late models, but hey, crates don't sound bad. It's not horrible. You see, street stock qualifying getting done, pulling off the track. Like a 2300 weight limit. It is the Crate Racing USA late models. There's the website once again for more information, HendryRacing.com. So late models getting ready. I believe they may not be doing qualifying, they just do heat racing. see here as they send them out. But yeah, this is what we got going on this weekend down here at Hendry. Tonight and tomorrow night is the finale. Next week, it's still looking like we're going to go to St. Pete. It also is now looking like we will be, for 100% sure, going to the World Outlaw event on Monday, for sure. Monday of the bike week, the 2-day bike week event. So that is the tentative schedule, and it looks like people are trying to keep me around for the Homestead NASCAR race. I know we're going to NASCAR races, but Homestead is one of the only tracks that is actually halfway a good racetrack. A good racetrack. You should have a ride. Be good for the sport. I could probably compete well in these cars, not gonna lie. I probably could. At least the street stock. Probably the late model, but nobody's gonna trust the late model in my hand. I believe we just saw Dallin Murdy. I believe Dallin Murdy is here. I think that's him in the 99X car running a street stock. I'll have to follow up here in a little bit and see if that's actually Dallin Murdy. If it is, he spun out in qualifying. Sorry about your friend named Chaz who passed away from an overdose. I didn't see that coming. Racing is our overdose. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I do sometimes question, is motorsports a drug? Timmy Jensen is the account. I don't know who that is. This is on a stream. The streaming network for this event this weekend is Done Right TV. Once again, 4 classes on hand. $22,000 to win, $15,000 to win, $10,000 to win, $5,000 to win, $22,000 for the factory stocks, $15,000 for the crate racing USA late models you see here, $10,000 going to the street stocks pulling off the track, and $5,000 to the 4.6 Crown Vics, the cop stocks. And of course, this year is going to be very interesting for the cop stocks, simply because they're racing for $100,000 this year. Did anybody know that? Once again, Deathridge Racing Opticians for the glasses. Oakley's, $100,000 to win for the Crown Vics at Alltech. So there's a lot of people wanting to get into these Crown Vics. This is one of the biggest races to start the year in that division. One of the biggest. See if we roll out a heat race here or if they are qualifying. I'm curious. A lot of cars lined up, so I'm going to guesstimate qualifying. Of course, Hendry, they have grandstands around the entire track. Those are actually suites. Those are suites with the upper deck as well. This is at the Hendry County Motorsports Park in Clewiston, Florida, the southernmost racetrack in the United States. Also, probably the only area of Florida that is above 45 degrees this weekend. Up there in Daytona, it's dropping to the 40s. Milton, where there is a USCS sprint car race, it's going to be about 28 degrees up there. Timmy is in the yellow car in the back. Okay. We go. And that does look like qualifying. So qualifying for the $15,000 to win Crate Racing USA Series. Let's go up here and see what the look is looking like. Apparently 200 cars in the pitting area back here. Clyde Johnson Contracting and Roofing, one of the big sponsors of the weekend at this event. Once again, 2 VIP sections here. You got your couches and refrigeration inside, indoors there, with the view of the track. Like I was saying earlier, grandstands almost around the entire speedway except the back straight, but we're over here in 1 and 2, the 2 VIPs in turn 2 in particular. Track's looking good. It's not. Milton race was canceled. It's too cold up there. I wanted to go to Milton. It was just too damn cold. That's a sign from God. Keep back. What's the point of this live stream? What about this? Oh, wow. We have some. What do you mean? That doesn't make no sense. Those are fun as hell to watch. Penny. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it is the crate cars. It's not full-blown supers. But money on the line, $15,000. Yeah, tomorrow night is still a go, but like you said, too cold. Yeah. Milton is supposed to be very cold. That's why we went here. And of course, Hendry County, we've always made sure to make a visit. What about now? Sorry. I was saying Clyde Johnson Contracting and Roofing, looking like a nice race car. Got Jason Garver, the quick time in the street stops. Nice looking cars. Looks like you may have a Clyde Johnson racing team here. 55 here, the 55 over there. They both look very clean, different schemes, but both 55s and both nice numbers and lettered cars. Let's go look around here real quick. We gotta go see some stuff. Once again, this is the big show. These cars right here, which are called factory stocks. They're pro downs in Florida. It's not an IMCA stock car. It's not a stock car. This is a factory stock in Florida. Proper pronouns. I believe there's like 110 of them. There goes one running away from us. And that's the street stock. See the difference? You're good. Let's see if we got something going on back here. And apparently this is almost Boone Super Nationals S. The line of cars is a quarter mile down the way there. We got a clean walkway. Oh no, Art Whitener here. quick qualifier in the street stocks. 27 to Jason Garver. And this is the street stock division. More late models rolling up. Nice looking cars, I'll tell you what. They may not be super late models, but the rap game for the locals has definitely stepped up over the years. Nice looking cars. Look at that. This is in the state of Florida. Look how they did the glitter in that number was nice. This is at Hendry County Motorsports Park, the southernmost raceway in the United States of America, located just outside of Clewiston, Florida, in Hendry County, for the record. This is the Swamp Cabbage 100. These cars right here, the factory stock division, will be racing for $22,000 tomorrow night. Late models 15, street stocks at Jason Garver Car Fast. They will be fast qualifier. They'll be racing for 10, and the 4.6 Fords will be racing for $5,000 in their own right. Let's just walk around here and see what we can find. Got some pretty big trailers back here with the factory stocks. Yeah, it's too damn cold up there for sure. Looks like the factory stocks are starting to roll up. So street stock, once again, you can kind of tell the difference, windows and everything. Factory stock. No rear wing or anything like that. No spoiler. Just straight up car. But some of them are nice. Look at this one. Yeah, they're starting to roll them up. And these cars, we're just going forever here. Going forever back here in the back. I mean, these pits are loaded. I heard they had over 200 cars in the pitting area between the four divisions. Funny you say that about T-Mac. Apparently Tim McCready was supposed to race, but something happened. Deal fell through, kinda, and he has already left back to his home state. So Tim McCready not going to be here racing, but I think Joey Coulter's here. We saw Mark Whitener. Of course, Jason Garver, a very high-level skilled driver. I know that 111 some hotshot guy around here. I just don't know who he is. Drellos, I can read the name, but I don't know the name, if that makes sense. We're just going to keep on rolling. What size track do you know average times for street stocks? It looked like the street stock times were in the 15-second bracket. And I do believe that the cars are the streets. Oh, there's 27 car. 74 was Garver. Let's see, what was the track? I do believe is a quarter mile. I'm pretty sure on that statement. So we're still walking back here, guys. I mean, the cars that are here, this is definitely impressive, but it's one of the only races happening in warm weather. Like I said, 28, 30 degrees up there in Milton. And as far as purse for this weekend, I'm not sure what other racetrack is putting on a $100,000 plus purse event right now. Nice color green, I like that. We're almost to the back. Oh, we almost got popped. Gotta watch. Always turn your head on these roads, guys. Almost got stupid and just started walking. I believe that is the Robersons from Duck Dynasty. No, I'm just kidding. We're almost to the back of the parking lot. We've been walking about a solid 5 minutes. Track's way up there. Yeah, it's cold in northern Florida. Even up there in Daytona was beautiful the last 2 weeks. But after the Daytona 500, literally the high was like 60, the low in the 40s. And I was like, I ain't staying up here for this shit. So we headed south down here to Hendry, about a 3.5 hour drive from the Daytona Beach area. And it's a little warmer, 60 degrees, but there is a bit of a breeze. But still a big event, 100,000 to win. Now we have reached the back of the pitting area. Yeah, it's way better than anything up north. If you're in the -4 degree, I'm feeling really bad for you. That's definitely not the best. Now this is those 4.6 Fords. Let me show you. So somehow XR got this grand idea. Hold on. We can't show this car anymore. Sorry. Anyway, hold on. Let's make sure we're not in the way of anybody. Here comes a street stock. I believe a street stock. No, it's a factory stock. You can tell if it's got a spoiler on it or not. You look like a skinny version of Richard Simmons. Well, if you involve skinny in describing me, I'm taking it as a compliment. That's very pretty. Look at that number shine. That's very attractive. So, everybody keeps asking, what is a cop stock? What is a 4.6 Ford? Obviously, the reason we left that one over there and walked over to show you this one is the flag on the car. We're over here where the winners are located. So, this is a 4.6 Ford. This is what I've nicknamed, and a lot of people nickname, cop stocks. These are the Crown Vics, the old cop cars. Now, technically, this class right here, and yes, we are in Florida, this class right here is the closest thing I can think of that would be considered the new age bomber. You know, everybody's like, oh, we need a bomber, blah, blah, blah. We need to bring back the old Monte Carlos. Well, the reason those bombers existed back in the day is because there was a ton of them in the junkyards. So you can go get a car out of the junkyard, a Monte Carlo, and put it on the track and bang the windows out and have a car. We don't have those cars in the junkyards anymore. We got a lot of front-wheel drive cars, which is why the front-wheel drive cars are so popular on dirt tracks now, the bang bangers. And it seems like we got a decent amount of the Crown Vics, you know, the Grand Marquises from the mid-90s, which is one of the last, in 2000s, which is one of the last rear-wheel drive, you know, kind of wagon-style looking vehicles. So, down here in Florida, they say, well, why don't we run those damn cars? And that's what they've done. So this is the Crown Vics. They call them Crown Vics. I like to call them the cop stocks because they're the old cop cars. But they are running for $5,000 to win this weekend here at Hendry, which is a quarter mile over there. But this year, ladies and gentlemen, I would say the smart people at XR, which I guess that's what we're going to call them in this instance, they have created a race that is going to pay, that it's this class only, $100,000 to win. Did you just hear what I said? This year, I believe the race is at All Tech here in Florida as well, later in the year. $100,000 to win Crown Vic race. I believe it's called the XR Dominator or some bullcrap like that. Now, back to the Bang Bangers and why they are the, you know, the premier, you know, kind of junkyard car as well. XR is also putting on $100,000 to win front wheel drive machine, the Woo Bam or whatever event later on in. Oh, we're getting attacked by ants. Oh, Oh, we're getting attacked by ants. Got to watch where you're stepping in Florida. I was just looking at your Crown Vic over here, doing videos. But they have a race coming up, 100,000 to win in the Bang Bangers. Is the driver around?
I don't know where he is. My son, he's out here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
y'all ain't from here.
What's that?
Are y'all from here in Florida?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I heard a northern accent.
Well, yeah, we live both here.
Okay. Oh, you live.
They've been here for years.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, Fort Lauderdale. So they're from Fort Lauderdale. They just said they're from New York. They come down here in the winter. I'm glad I noticed that ant, man. That hurt. But I did notice them. You got to watch where you're walking or standing in Florida. Oh, God, they're all over me. They're getting me now. We got a few of them on our feet. Look at them. Look at them go. Hold on. We'll show you all this. Look. Hold on. Let's see here. What we got? Ants all in here. Come on. We did get a new pair of shoes, kind of affordable. Let's see here. Got to watch where you're walking. They told me I didn't listen. Anyway, I will say I've had Hey Dudes last couple of months, and they've been horrible. I just got these because I needed some good walking shoes, and they're awesome. Got them from DSW for about 60 bucks. I don't really have any feet pain anymore from standing or walking around. It's awesome. The Hey Dudes just have no heel support, and I instantly felt the heel support when putting these on. But anyways, 5,000 to win in those cars. The new H Bomber, in my opinion, 100,000 to win later this year. I'm French. We actually took some French people to a dirt track when they came up for the Indy 500, and they were big time fans. Huge fans after the first night at Paragon. Anyway, so that was one row. Let's see what this row has in store on this side. Got to watch where we're standing once again. So once again, Hendry County Motorsports Park. This is the Swamp Cabbage 100. Oh, hopefully that wasn't a snake. Maybe we need to watch for all kinds of shit. What was that? Swamp Cabbage 100. 22,000 to win in the factory stock. 15 in the late model that you see over there. 10 in the street stock, 5 in the Crown Vics. Chiggers in underwater next, then the Python. Yeah, I know, we're in Florida. We got to watch where we're going. Ants on the ground, like that's some ants, I think. So there's a late model once again. Crate Racing USA. All right, if we're on this ground, I think we're okay. So here is one of the other cop stocks on hand. That one was kind of beat up. That's a little beat up too, but I mean, they don't really, it's the modern age bomber, guys. Every track in America should be starting this class. This is an affordable racing class that there's an abundance of them in junkyards. Well, thanks for tuning in, DJ. We got some music on the channel if you want to go tune into it and check it out. We are down here race chasing, I guess. Down here at Hendry County Motorsports Park in Florida, South Florida. And that is a very bright light. I don't know why that would be a legal pit light. There's some more street stocks. Sounds like late models are still on the track qualifying. Very nice, clean looking car right there. I like that. Look at that number shimmer. And they did it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Bright orange outline, not fluorescent. White and orange pops well. Makes that 20 really stand out. Really clean facility here at Hendry as well. They just built, or a couple years ago, they built brand new bathroom units. Basically took some mobile home units and converted them into bathrooms for women and men's. Really nice. But also with all the cars involved. Look at how soft this dirt is. I mean, this is like moon dirt. I can bounce on it. Kind of insane how much my foot depresses into the ground. But they got some toilets out here, brand new refreshed toilets, porta potties for all the cars that are here. We are past the bright light. There's another one of the cop stocks, late model, pit bikes. What track is this? This is Hendry County Motorsports Park in Hendry County, Clewiston, Florida. This is the Swamp Cabbage 100. That class right there, the factory stock, their pronoun, it doesn't look like a factory stock, but the pronoun for that division is a factory stock. That's one right there as well. 22,000 to win, 100 lap race come tomorrow night. This is the street stock. You see the big difference is kind of like the pillars as well as the spoiler. They're racing for 10,000. The late models are racing for 15, and then the cop stocks, that white vehicle you see over there, racing for 5,000. Hendry, it's Hendry, racing.com for more information. The stream is going to be on Done Right TV, and that's actually an Iowa-based streaming service. So, interestingly enough, they come down here, Done Right, and do a bunch of streaming for Hendry in the wintertime, just like most everybody else trying to get out of the cold. But Done Right TV is where you can catch the racing action this week, or this weekend, tonight and tomorrow. Tonight is qualifying and heat racing action. Tomorrow is LCQs and the main event. Now this is the car I was like, man, it looks just like Dallin Murdy's number. Oh no, is it Murdy? Don't look like it. It does say Dallin Murdy on the car. Is Murdy driving this or no? No, somebody else? Okay. Didn't look like him. He spun out in qualifying. I was like, if that was Murdy, I wouldn't believe it. So I guess Murdy did drive that car once. That's that Michael Page guy, right? So I guess Dallin Murdy did drive that car at one point or another. And unfortunately for him, or fortunately, it wasn't him in the car, but I guess the car owner put somebody else in it. That's why I was surprised to see him spin out. I was like, is that Dallin Murdy? Good to know it's not. I would hate to see that. I'm very high on the driving ability of a Dallin Murdy. So we are almost back to the front lane of the facility. We went all the way down there, explained the cop stock. It does look like the late model qualifying is done, as I'm not hearing any cars on the track. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to get over here and see. Once again, we'll get up here to this front row. More of the locals, pitting area drivers, and things of those sorts. Let's see here. It's crazy to see. I was going to say something, but the dude was outside. Fucking factory stock over there with a stacker. What the hell? Got a stacker? I mean, I get the late model with the stacker. Maybe even the street stock guys, because those look a little more fancier with the stacker. But if you're in a damn factory stock, what are you doing with the stacker? I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm just going to keep walking. Do it like these guys, a flatbed and a couple of stick lights. See, that's a clean look right there. Simple, nice, nightmare race cars. Look, that's nice. That's a factory stock. Got a damn stacker. Here's the nicest trailer you should have for a factory stock. Something like this. Closed doors for heat or cooling, and that's it. I like the purple and the green. Purple and green's underrated. Purple and green is an underrated color combo. More people need to use it. And it's really nice when it's that kind of dark royal-ish purple and a very lime green. Dark royal purple with the lime green is a really nice color combo. But it has to be a fluorescent. I think it does have to be a fluorescent lime green to really pop with the purple. So now we're up to the front lane. We went down both lanes of the back pitting area. They do have food around here. I got to stay away. I went to a really nice Mexican restaurant in town today. Got treated extremely well. Yesterday we came over here and got the nachos loaded. Was it a good or bad mistake? I'm not sure, but they have a bunch of pulled pork in pans. Homemade chili is over here. So if you do come to the track, there's the pit entry right there. All kinds of food located on this side. They even got mushroom Swiss burgers, cooked fresh on the grill over there. Actually a really good lineup. And then over here you have the Get Baked stuffed pretzel rolls. I did not try this yesterday. The fat ass in me is telling me walk away. Stop. Walk the other direction. Do not look at what they have here. Oh no. Oh no. Is this their flavors? Oh god. I'm just looking.
Okay.
Everything you see, sir, we make inside a pretzel. So what you see on the signs, that's what's inside of a foot-long pretzel. We make
It's inside. So these are full of these items.
Got it, sir. Yep.
This is illegal. The fat person in me. We're live right now, so I was like, it says stuffed pretzels. My ass needs to walk the other direction.
Nope, you need to walk
Is there a healthy one? Like, can I get spinach and call it good? You know, it's healthy. It's a vegan dough. That's vegan.
That's a vegan dough. Vegetarian item, but a vegan dough.
Okay, because it's got cheese in
You
it.
got it.
Okay, and it's not almond cheese. No.
Romano, Asiago, Parmesan.
Okay, wow. Oh, I'm not meaning to get in your way. Interesting. Does that say mac and cheese?
It does. Stouffer's mac and cheese, in fact.
Stouffer's?
Stouffer's. Cheese on cheese on cheese.
We gotta stay away from this. This is not even funny.
Hey, think of it this way, y'all. Most things you're gonna get fast food are gonna be fried. They're gonna have oils. You got a baked, no oils, vegan dough, and it sheets out to be less than 2 pieces of bread if it makes you feel better.
So it's almond flour.
No, sir. It's not even close.
Oh no.
No, we're definitely a high gluten, high wheat flour. Hey, dear, how are you?
Oh my. This is where we have to walk away. We have to walk away. This will be the death of me. They're a foot long, guys. Stuffed pretzel. Yeah, I know, just burn it off, but that's not how it works. So here's the front, this is the concrete pits right here, the slab. It's where all the privileged guys are, with their flatbeds and their, chrome and fluorescent lettering on their 4.6 Fords. Kind of like that, the white, which is the regular orange vinyl. That's actually not that bad, guys. I like the cleanness of that. Don't walk away. There was a cute honey there. Every cute honey at a dirt track is married, guys. Either they're married or their dad owns the team or something. But usually at any of these back gate shows, and it's really decently cold outside, any girl you see, just consider them in a relationship with some rich guy who owns the race cars in the construction business or something. That's what I tell myself. I've just experienced it too many times. I don't have nothing against shooting shots, but I've shot enough shots to know the hunting fields. And fields like this, it's all wives. All of them. All of them are wives. Girlfriends are wives with some guy who owns a car. Chaz, Bloomer's last paint scheme was the best. Who said it wasn't? Who said it wasn't? So it looks like they are doing factory stock qualifying currently. Once again, Done Right TV for the broadcast. I believe they're on Facebook right now with a free preview. We did share it to Long Live the Chaz on Facebook as well. That's interesting. Look at this paint scheme. Watch this. So you got a matte black body here, it looks like, on this car here. Looks like a matte black body with a midnight blue purple shimmer. Huh. That has to look better in the daytime. But it still could look nice. Hold on, let's see what it looks like when it moves. Got some old school lettering look. That looks almost painted. I wonder if that's painted. Hold on, is that hand painted? Okay, so wow, guys, that's hand painted. That's hand painted, guys. Right. Hand painted. Wow. I wish you were racing, Chaz. I know you put it on them. I mean, it's true. Somebody said that looks like the Tarleton car. The Tarleton car's black on black sometimes. I mean, you can't see shit. Looks like the name on this one, what does that say there? Charlie Kinney. But that's a hand-lettered, hand-painted car, guys. The drop shadow on that's impressive. Look at that. Look at the drop shadow on that number. And even the name. That's like impressive hand lettering right there. That is top level. Alright, let's see this car shimmer as it moves forward. Oh shit. Wow. Did y'all see that? Look at that. I mean, you could kind of legitimately read it. If the shadow of this truck wasn't here, you could definitely see the rest of the number. It's actually not hard to read, guys. Look at how that works. That's not that bad. That's more readable than the Tarleton car. It's still not the best. Got to get you a ride. Has to be one. Hey, if you want me to race, hook me up at your local racetrack. I'll come over there and whoop everybody's ass. Alright, here's the wannabe late model scheme. Although it does look nice. They got a nice checkered pattern. Or what kind of pattern is that? Looks like some kind of Louis Vuitton, maybe Japanese inspired. It is lettering though. That hand painted car was impressive. I kind of like this design. The straight line that goes up and then goes flat and then goes up again. That's not too bad. All reflective. That's too dark back there to even really see anything. That's a different model of a car over here. What is that? That's what kind of model car? I mean, this is one thing here. What is that? Huh. That's different. That is not the same. It's definitely got a different shape to it. You see how the nose on this one, a lot of these noses on these cars, at least the front geometry, the body kind of lifts up, goes flat, and goes flat out. That one, the body is kind of straight up and just keeps going back. But it looks like it's a completely different base car. A little wider. Interesting. Interesting. So it looks like that was the first group of qualifying for the factory stocks. You see them coming off of the Speedway. In fact, that 00, very similar as well. Look at that. Straight back, no real cowl in the front, but it goes upward. But that one's unique, the 5D there. That's different than all the other cars. Wind wind is starting to pick up. You can see the flag in the air. Trees flinging around. That had to be a fire ant bite. I can still feel those bites from earlier. We are at Hendry County Motorsports Park. The Swamp Cabbage 100, over $100,000 on the line this weekend at the nation's southernmost speedway in Clewiston, Florida. $22,000 to win in this division right here. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Wow. $22,000 to win here in the factory stocks. Street stocks are already done with their qualifying. They are $10,000 to win. Crate Racing USA late models are $15,000 to win. And the 4.6 cop stocks, the Crown Vics, are racing for $5,000 to win this weekend. It is at HendryRacing.com. Done right TV with the stream. Done right TV with the stream here from Hendry. It's a pretty big line of cars over here. Let me walk around and show you some other things. We got to stay away from the pretzel. We got to stay away from the pretzels, guys. The stuffed pretzel. Going after every fat kid's dream of taking a foot-long pretzel and stuffing it with mac and cheese. I think the other one was banana cream, Philly cheesesteak. That thing over there is deadly, guys. I'm going to stay as far away as I can. We are at Hendry County Motorsports Park in Clewiston, Florida. The Swamp Cabbage 100, $22,000 to win. There's this purple and green I was talking about. Look. I think that's a good color combo right there. The blue, I can live without the blue. I can live without the blue. But the purple, the dark purple, and the fluorescent green, if that was just a white car, maybe if that was black, that's good. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get off here for now. We'll do some more lives throughout the week. Done right TV. No, it is qualifying right now. Qualifying and heat races here tonight. We're going to go watch some more of the qualifying and the heat races. We'll probably break our own rules and get the pretzel. But we'll be back. Maybe do some lives later tonight, get some content, put some things out there. HendryRacing.com or Done Right TV is where you can catch the stream. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Heats and qualifying tonight. Main events tomorrow. $100,000 on the line. Live from the Hendry County Motorsports Park. We'll catch you next time. Be sure to subscribe. Yeah, do that, assholes.